1340, 96.5 KVGC. Time for a look at the news for a Tuesday, the 15th day of August for 2017. 7 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock as we begin our newscast. Kathy Vicini just texted that it's actually worse than it looks already. She had to stop twice between Drytown and Central House on Highway 49 from Highway 16. So again, crews are working in that vicinity, Highway 16-49 intersection, back up all the way to Drytown to Central House also. So be careful, drive carefully, and give yourself a little extra time, maybe take an alternate route if you can at all. Well, local fire crews rolled out to reports of a structure fire at the historic Kennedy Gold Mine in Jackson yesterday. The fire was first reported around 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Kennedy Mine Change House. That's the main building where the museum and gift shop are housed. Fire crews made quick work of the fire. Mop-up operations followed shortly, and fire investigators were quickly on the scene. There were reports of considerable heat and smoke damage to many of the artifacts and the building. As I say, the cause of the fire is currently under investigation. The Kennedy Mine Foundation will be meeting later today, and President Linda Gonzalez will be giving us a call tomorrow, and we'll chat on the air about where they will go from here. But again, it looks like extensive heat and smoke damage to the interior of the Change House building.
Well, the Jackson City Council has approved a new city ordinance that regulates marijuana, placing new restrictions and responses to the Proposition 64 regulation measure. The council approved a new set of regulations that essentially bans all commercial sale of recreational cannabis in the city through stores or deliveries. Under Prop 64, personal use of marijuana is legal, but local governments can still regulate or even ban commercial sales. Prop 64 also allows individuals to grow up to 6 cannabis plants for personal use, but under the new ordinance, this grow is restricted to indoor only. You must have a permit from the city that will be renewed annually. Now, while the city has the right to put a tax on marijuana should it ever be legal, the newly approved rules are about as restrictive as possible under state law. Now, in other business, the council passed an ordinance allowing the city to collect a fee for business license applications. The council also heard a report from County Assessor Jim Rooney on property values and thus property tax receipts, and voted to reappoint Rob Klotz to the Jackson Planning Commission.
And the details of Saturday morning's fatal auto accident that claimed the life of an Ione man were released yesterday. According to the CHP, 20-year-old Andrew Wiley Robles was driving northbound of Jackson Valley Road, north of Highway 88, just after 7 in the morning when he lost control of the vehicle. It overcorrected and ran off the roadway. Vehicle overturned and collided with a tree. 19-year-old Trevor Ramage suffered fatal injuries as a result of that collision. Robles was airlifted to Kaiser South with major injuries. He's listed yesterday as stable. If you have any information that can assist the CHP investigation, they ask that you please contact the Amador CHP office at 223-4890.
And unsecured taxes for the 2017-18 fiscal year are due and payable, and will become delinquent if not paid by 5 p.m. Thursday, August 31st. According to Amador County Treasurer Tax Collector Mike Ryan, unsecured taxes are typically owed on boats, airplanes, business property, possessory interests, and mining claims. Now, after August 31st, delinquent unsecured taxes subject to 10% penalty, additional penalties and fees will accrue if taxes remain unpaid after October 31st. Payments may be made by mail to the Amador County Tax Collector's office, in person, or with a credit card or debit card in the tax collector's office, or over the telephone by calling 1-800-609-4599. Credit card, debit card, e-check payments may also be made over the internet by using the website listed on the county tax bill. Now, any questions regarding unsecured property tax should be addressed to the Amador County Tax Collector at 223-6364.
And the Calaveras County Junior Livestock Committee will hold their annual rule review later this month. The committee is inviting the livestock community to submit rule suggestions or changes to their committee for review. Now, each year, the Junior Livestock Committee goes through a review process. This year, they will meet on September 25th. All rule changes must be consistent with state rules for California, and for a complete list of those rules, you can visit the State Fair and Exposition website. Your suggestions can be emailed to Lori@frogtown.org or mailed to Calaveras County Fair Junior Livestock Committee, P.O. Box 489, Angels Camp, California. All correspondence, though, must be in the fair office by September 18th.
And Robert Harmon of the Sutter Creek Police Department brought home gold recently. Harmon was in L.A. representing the Sutter Creek Police Department in the 2017 World Police and Fires Games in the sport of bowling. Robert took home first place in his division. According to the Sutter Creek Police, Robert competed against other law enforcement officers and firefighters from around the world. Adding, events like the World Games are an excellent way for public servants to meet, bond, and build relationships with others from around the world who share similar interests. And, of course, congratulations, Officer Harmon.
And a reminder for you, you can pick up your tickets today for the second annual Taste of Amador. It's this Saturday, Hanford Court in Sutter Creek. Now, tickets are also available at the food bank, so you can either buy them online by visiting jacksoncasino.com. They will be available at the door as well, or, again, you can stop by the food bank today and pick up tickets. Again, sponsored by the Amador Ledger this year. Last year they raised $7,000 for the food bank. And again, Taste of Amador provides a unique experience for everyone. You'll taste and enjoy offerings of food and wine from restaurants, caterers, wineries, and breweries, all in the name of helping the Interfaith Food Bank. So again, you can stop by the food bank today, pick up tickets, go to jacksoncasino.com, or buy them at the door. But remember, when you buy them at the door, it's cash or check only. Cash or check only at the door. That's a look at local news on a Gold Country Tuesday morning. Coming up about 7:40 today, we're going to chat with our friends from NAMI Amador. From the KVGC News Center,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting.